basically I wanted to be very raw with you guys, similar to the video I put out a while ago, but this is even more unedited, no B-roll, just kind of me. I have very, very few notes here, like literally 5 bullet points and the camera. So if you're not familiar, my name is Talon. I've been traveling the past year and a half since I left the US, working online and making my own income. Money's been good, and I've visited something like nearly 20 countries in the past year and a half, which is insane to me. People are always like, oh, go see new environments. I've honestly had constant summer. Right now, today's date is January 20th, 2024, and I'm in New Zealand. I'm in Auckland, New Zealand, where it is so hot. Like, I remember I called my grandmother earlier today, and she's like, oh my gosh, it just snowed here. Like, people can't get on flights and everything. And I'm like, yeah, I went to the beach today. So that's one thing. I've always been chasing the summer. I mean, most people want to stay where it's hot, so I just kind of go with the weather. And it isn't as glamorous as it seems. Like, right now, I'm staying at a buddy's house, which is great. I haven't seen him in 5 years, so we've gotten to reconnect, and it's insane to see how he has changed and how he hasn't, and I'm sure that he thinks the same things of me. But this video isn't really going to be about making money, because there's so many other videos out there that are going to talk about this. This is just more travel aspect. Am I homesick? No, you don't really get homesick. However, it does get tiring. I, during points of it, would stay in one place for a month or stay in one place for a year. I rented an apartment for 9 months. I stayed there 6 out of the 9 months. I traveled for the other 3. I rented this apartment in Sydney, Australia, one of my favorite cities now. And that's really what you want, you know? Good part about working online is you can pick wherever you want to live, but the idea is to still live there. You don't want to be constantly on the move. Like, right now I'm on the move. I'm staying in New Zealand for only 2 weeks. It isn't nearly enough time, so I've been mostly just kind of really diving deep into Auckland. And even still, I'm not going to see a lot of Aucklands that I want to see. And I can't see any of the South Island at the time I have here. I have to really plan out my days, which I don't like doing. Like, honestly, a huge part of this phase in my life is I really want to work, because I absolutely love what I do. I am a graphic and web designer and coder, so I call myself creative technologist. And companies come to me, and I actually love to get on calls. I love to just sit at my computer on a desk. Even here, I don't have a proper desk. Like, this is probably the most of a desk I have, which is great. It's outdoors. I should honestly work out here more often. Very beautiful environment. But I'm living in my friend's house. He's lucky to have a bed for me and everything. And I could get an Airbnb, but I enjoy staying with friends. And more so how I travel, which is very different from others, because, dude, there's crazy cool things all over the world. And if I really wanted to pick the place that was, like, the coolest, like, with most history or most things to do, it would be something like Europe or Bali or something. But instead, I travel more so for my friends. A lot of the friends that I'm seeing here in New Zealand, I have not seen in 5-6 years. And it's cool to just say, hey, let's grab some food, reconnect. And, you know, some people are like, oh, no, like, we haven't talked in years. And others are like, why the hell not? And then they give me suggestions. I do things that I wouldn't normally do that are kind of off the beaten trail. And then also, I get to see what it's like to actually live here. Difference in being an Airbnb is I'd probably work a lot, while these guys are like, oh, like, come to my friend's party or friend's get together, or like, oh, we're doing a barbecue this week, Wednesday. And it's just been insane to see what their life is like. I get to go visit them at work, even though they try to encourage me to actually go out and explore more, while I just kind of sit and work. And then, like, I do like one cool thing a day, which is kind of like how I fit it in and make the most of my time here. But what I'd suggest to people who want to get into this whole travel lifestyle is, yes, get the income online and you can travel, do epic things, but it's more so about just picking a cool place to live. Like, right now, I'm actually going back to New York pretty soon and gonna be living there for a couple months, just because I really want to hunker down, work again, see my friends from there, see family. But yeah, don't tire yourself out with this whole travel thing. No shotgun trout. I keep putting myself in situations where I do that. Like, I'm going to LA for an event, and I'm only going to be there for like a week, and then going on to New York, where I really like LA. I should stay more there, but I'm really dying for some normalcy, just kind of sitting in one place, not having to worry about, oh my gosh, I'm on a deadline here. Book my flight out when I want to book my flight out, instead of just like bang, 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 bang. That's how a lot of people do Europe. That's fine if you're on quick vacation, you want to see as much as possible, but this isn't as glamorous as it seems. One thing I'd say about being digital nomad, working on your own time, amazing. I would just live one place, work on my own time. And what I like to do is kind of like work in spurts throughout the day. I don't really enjoy like having to clock in and clock out at a certain time. And that's what a lot of people do. So that's the positive of it, you know? But yeah, the whole travel thing, it's nice to have the option, and the whole point is freedom. Freedom is one of the key principles that I really live my life by. And if you can be free as possible, that's great. And at a certain point, the expectations that other people have for you, especially if you're so blessed as I am, it's like, oh, I'd be seeing everything. And you can't let those expectations control you. At the same time, you have to be sovereign. You have to be independent to yourself. And you have to realize, hey, like, just because other people are saying, oh, I have to go out, see this tourist attraction and that. Like, no, I actually just kind of want to stay in, order Uber Eats, order like a nice healthy poke bowl or something, work most of the day, and then just end the day with a movie. And that's one of the things about this whole travel lifestyle you don't necessarily get all the time, because you're on the move, you have to work out plans. Like right now, I'm literally going to book a flight right after I finish filming this video. And, you know, I just don't want to necessarily. But at the same time, I'm blessed to have this lifestyle, and I can, if I do want to just, like, let's say if I get tired of New York eventually, I'd be like, all right, like, let me book a flight to Bali and go to see my friends in Bali. I hope you guys got some value out of this video. I hope you guys enjoy the raw takes. If you guys want more curated content, feel free to let me know. Give me ideas for more videos as well, because I'm always down for that. I have a New Zealand vlog coming out next week, probably, if I can get to editing it. But other than that, I'm going to enjoy the outdoors. There's a really nice breeze going. And yeah, I'll probably do some journaling after I book my flight. So, as usual, guys, continue exploring, and hope you have an epic day.